college and my college experience and what I think about the whole student loan debt issue going on right now. Now, just for you to know a little bit more about me, I'm in the military right now. I've been in for going on 9 years strong, and I love it. I love what I do, but I'll get into that a little later in other videos. But anyway, when I went to college, I went to a community college at first, and I was able to go there with no type of loans. Like, I had grants and scholarships, and it was really a good feeling to have that. And so for me, going to college, going from community college to a university, I knew the concept of a loan. Like, I knew that a loan meant I'm going to have to pay this back. And at the time, me being 19, 18 years old, you know, I barely had enough money in my checking account. You know, I'd be lucky to have at least, you know, $200 to myself to put in, you know, and then with that I had to, you know, buy gas, and I was still living with my parents at the time. And so, for me, you know, going to college was just, I really didn't know why I was going. I knew I had to go. That was the thing that it was. Like, everyone had to go to college. Everyone had to do this. So, and it's crazy because I was going to college for like graphic design, and I figured, you know, I love anime, I love drawing, and I wanted to get more into that. So I really wanted to be graphic design / animator. But in the back of my mind, I knew that that's not going to help pay the bills. That's not going to support me. I just know it, because how many artists are out there right now, you know? And then I have to compete with those artists, and the people that are going to hire me, they have to like my work. So I felt that overall this was more of a hobby, and I just keep this on the back burner for now. So then I decided, okay, well, let me go and pursue computers. So I was in the process of changing my major, and at the time I was just taking the general studies like humanities, basic math, and English in community college before I actually went to a university. And you know, I remember taking one computer class in community college, and we just learned the basics of the Windows operating system. And with that being said, with the Windows operating system, I learned, you know, how simple tasks such as, you know, typing in run and using the command prompt, or using hot buttons, whatever, to get to the commands quicker. So it was just just basic Windows, basic commands, and then basic hardware components of computers, such as the the monitor, the CPU, the keyboard, things like that. And then I went to the University of North Florida, and this is no shade to UNF, but I had a horrible experience at UNF, and I felt I was just lost in UNF. You know, I felt that, you know, for example, I was taking 3 classes, and one class was a class about computers and algorithms, another class was about business management, and then another class I think was about marketing and advertisement. Now, the marketing and advertisement class, it was just about, okay, for example, there were like 300 students in this class and one teacher. So I knew that wasn't right. I felt that was not right. Like, why are there 300 students and one professor? First thing. Second, the school was mad crowded. Like, I remember, and this was a while ago, I remember seeing every single student. And at the time, you know, being in Florida, in the University of North Florida, everyone was wearing these fucking flip-flops and sandals and cargo shorts and hoodies, and had a little Starbucks coffee mugs, and everyone looked the fucking same to me, and I just, like, I can't do this anymore. You know, just little things like that irritated me. And another thing that pissed me off was a parking decal to park in the University of North Florida, in the parking garage. And, you know, they wanted me to pay $150. Now, mind you, I would be lucky to have at least $200 in my checking account, because at the time I was working at Walmart. So the struggle was real for me. So yeah, it was just, I couldn't do it anymore. And on top of that, they wanted me to take out a loan, and I couldn't do it. I didn't take out a loan. So, well, I take it back. I did take out a loan, but I paid it back though, and I was so happy. So I was like, I can't do this anymore. You know, I can't do this anymore. And I paid it back after, you know, I entered the military. I was able to make more money. I was able to pay it back then. But at the time, no. I knew what a loan meant. And what I don't get is, you know, student loan debt is horrible. It really is. And I really want more young people to realize that loan, whether it's from a private bank or loan from the government, means you're going to pay that back. They're going to get the money. So just be aware of that. I don't have any student debt, thank God. I'm like one of the few lucky people to go to college, get my degree, and I don't have any student loan debt because of, you know, going to the military, grants and scholarships. I was able to like make sure that is not going to happen to me. It's hard, it can be a struggle, but at the same time, it's worth it at the end. And you know, going to the University of North Florida, I just felt that it was more of a production and more of just, you know, a product that is not worth it in the end. You know, it's going to cater to young people and living a good life and the excitement of going to college and partying. And it's like you're in this bubble, and when you this dream, and when you wake up, you have this crazy ass bill you have to pay for. So I just want people to realize that when you go to college, if you're 18, 17 years old right now, you watching this video, please, 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 please do your research. And if anything, I encourage you to look into different paths, because not just college. You can learn trades. You can learn different certifications. For example, I get onto this later in another video. Being in the military, my MOS is 25 Bravo, so I go under. You know, it's all about information technology, computer networks, deploying Windows operating systems, just you know, anything to do with, you know, communications and networking and computers and getting people online to talk to each other. I love that. You know, so you can get certifications in CCNA, which stands for Certified Cisco Network Associate, or you can get your CCNP, which is the same thing, but P stands for Professional. CISSP, which is Certified Information Security Systems Professional, which goes over 10 domains of security. And those are really fancy, or at least with CISSP, really big certs to get. But you can start off small by getting like Security Plus and N Plus or A Plus. I was able to get, since I've been in, I was able to get not just my bachelor's degree, I was able to get my Security Plus and my Network Plus. Right now I'm working on my CCNA, and I plan to get my CISSP between now and 2017, because I really studied for that one. But at the end of the day, whatever you do to get your higher education, it should not cost you your livelihood. You know, just be aware of that. So I just want to give that message out to you. Again, the student loan debt, I believe it's over $1 trillion. So, you know, it's sad. It really is. It's frustrating. And again, I had a horrible college experience, and the reason I had the experience was because of just I wasn't feeling it. I hated it. I really, really did. But I just want to share that with you guys, and hopefully you guys learn from this video how not to get debt. And again, I don't have any student loan debt, thank God, you know, because you got to understand the concept of a fucking loan. Loan means you're going to have to pay it back. And, you know, whether the loan is $5 grand, 10, 20, then you go to graduate school, 40, 50, 60, medical school, law school, now you're 100 grand, 150. You know, you got to be aware of these things. So I really hope you guys, when you go into school in the spring semester, or you're going in the fall or whatever, be aware of what you're doing and how are you going to pursue your dreams, because it should not cost you your livelihood. And below, I'm going to put some links of some great YouTubers and some great videos you should look at. Shout out to Aaron Clary, because I love the guy. He gets in your ass when it comes to student loans and saving your money and not wasting your money. So shout out to Aaron Clary. But again, thanks for watching this video.